And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1000th episode edition of Michaela Loves Gymnastics. Michaela Loves Gymnastics. So, in our 1000th episode, we are going to be discussing this whole situation. Not particularly the podcast interview, not particularly her response to the podcast interview, but the whole entire situation. Because I have thoughts and opinions, and y'all are not going to like or agree with what I have to say, but somebody has to say it. This right here is what racism looks like in gymnastics. That's right. I'm saying it. That's right. That's where I'm going with this, with how I'm deciding to go with this. Y'all might as well have to call this Gymlandia. I love Gymlandia so much. I'm so happy that that channel exists. So I don't always have to do this shit anymore. But in this particular case, Johnathan Owens, Simone Biles, Owens, it's gone too far. It's gone too far, community. It has gone too far. Now let's break it down. Let's break it down. We have never, in the history of gymnastics, not even Nadia Comaneci at her height, not even Mary Lou Retton at her height, not even Shawn Johnson or Nastia Liukin at their height, not even Gabby Douglas at her height, which is right now. None of these girls have the celebrity, has the fame, has the clout, has the name that this young lady, Simone Biles, carries in this sport, right? Now, I know I just said I wasn't going to talk about the specifics of the podcast, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Michaela Loves Gymnastics, Michaela Soul Speed, feel like what he said was out of pocket. I do. I made a video about it where I feel like what he did was kind of belittle her on national TV. But that's how I feel. Those are my opinions. I am just one person. I just have this little small gymnastics platform. Because I feel like that, I can make a joke. I can make a comment. Hell, I could even sit up there and indulge in some Twitter humor about Johnathan. And I did. And it was hilarious. It was hysterical. It was warranted, in my opinion. Then there was a point where we crossed the line. The point where we crossed the line was when we expected Simone to feel the way we felt about the interview. We love Simone. Okay, well, let's break that down. I love Simone. I'm not a Simone Biles stan. Y'all know who I stand, and we're going to get into her in a second because I don't like how my little sister has been catching strays in this situation, which goes back to she is the, not Simone, not Johnathan. It is Gabby who is the original sin, who all acts of gymnastics racism always leads back to Gabrielle Douglas. And we're going to go down that road in a second. But we don't own these girls. We don't own these girls. And just because you say you like her, because we're going to go down this rabbit hole. Simone Biles could be her very self today, right? Simone Biles could be exactly who she is, personality-wise, talent-wise, and all of the things. Let this girl in Rio had to come in fourth place and would have not won any gold medals. Then let her would have made the Tokyo team and let the whole whatever happened happen. And let her not have been the world champion all of these times. Let all of them gold medals be silvers and bronze. Then we will see how y'all really feel about Simone. Because y'all don't like Simone because she is Simone Biles. Y'all like Simone because she's a guaranteed win. And y'all want to whatever, enhance your bets on winning by going for Simone Biles. You know, by cheering for Simone Biles, 9 times out of 10, you're cheering for the winner. You know, by cheering for Simone Biles, you're not adding drama to your life because Simone is going to win, right? So let's not act like the people just love Simone Biles because she is who she is. No. You like her because she's the little black girl who goes to these competitions and win. But any other girl who is not black, y'all cheer for them over her. Angelina Melnikova. Whoever. Ali Raceman. Whoever. Anybody. Y'all always be like, ooh, Listinova. Y'all always find some white champion to come and dethrone her. And y'all tried to do it with the My Good Sis too, who we are going to get to her in a second. Then Simone was with the first guy, right? Clearly, Simone has a type, right? If you look at the first guy and look at this interview with Johnathan, clearly our little sister has a type. And that type is like the braggadocious, that very bro type, that very, you know, and these are going to be, that she likes jocks. Simone likes jocks, right? And her liking, light bulb went off. I was watching Funky Geneva, right? And I know people have feel the way they feel about Funky Geneva, but I still love Funky. We both are from South Florida. I love him dearly, right? He says some things I disagree with, but I still love him dearly. He's like a little brother to me that I do not know, even though we're only like a year apart in age. Well, 2 years. So, what Funky Geneva said was, everybody should date within her class, right? Simone is a gymnast, right? But guess what gymnastics is close to? Cheerleaders. So, it made sense for Simone Biles, the cheerleader, I know she's not a cheerleader, follow where I'm going with this, to like the jock type. That's the jock type. That's that lady's type. No matter what man she goes with, this is going to be her type. Cheerleader, football player, that's what it is. That's the scenario that's going on here, you guys. You guys are putting too much dip on your chip when it comes to this situation. The most vile, disgusting things that I'm seeing on the internet is y'all are telling this black woman to leave this black man over him thinking that he has value in their relationship. The fuck kind of bullshit is that? And this is where we're going to the racism of it all. This is where we're going to we really hate to see our young black women be submissive to our black men. We don't like to see that in society. And now we're so brainwashed as a society, we don't even understand how these other groups of people uses that to their advantage. And then now y'all asses, you have the manosphere on this one side saying that Johnathan is right. And Johnathan should be more harsher to Simone and gloat on his accomplishments and stuff like this. And then you have the black feminazi group who are like, Simone needs to leave him. That was a red flag. This, that, and the third. And none of that is true. It's just not true. And I'm really going to need for people to take their own personal feelings out of other people's marriages and other people's relationships. It is racist to tell this black woman to do what to do in her marriage. It is racist to try to control who she loves and who she wants to be with. It is racist to feel like we owns her enough to tell her she needs to leave her marriage. It is racist because we do not do this to Michaela Skinner. We just don't. We just don't. And since you want to be attached to shit so badly sometimes, Miss, I don't feel like people should do 2-pass routines. Don't nobody judge your husband this harshly. Your husband says some horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. I don't see it making the blogs. I don't see it making headlines. I don't see even the internet really being that much on fire about it like that. We do critique. We do read. We do make fun. But we don't vilify. I've never seen anybody tell Michaela Skinner she needs to leave Jonas. Well, I mean, I've seen people say it, but I've never seen people do whole 2-hour lives about it. I never seen people dig up Jonas's old tweet. I never seen people vilify him this harshly. Some can argue that people just don't love Michaela the way that they love Simone. I hear that argument. I agree with that argument. It's a very valid argument. I see your point. I also argue that way worse. Way, 1,000 times worse. Where's that same energy? And speaking of same energies, you snaggle-tooth, raggedy-ass bitches. Haven't my little sister been through enough? Haven't she been through a fucking enough? Simone's clearly made it clear she don't fuck with Gabby. She told y'all when she in the airport, don't call her Gabby name. Why does my little sister always gotta catch the strays from damn Simone Biles? She ain't got shit to do with this. It ain't her fault that in 2012, Johnathan was tweeting about her winning the damn Olympics, but then he claims he don't know who Simone Biles was. Gabby Douglas do everything in her power to stay out of our way because she understands that no matter what it is in gymnastics, the root of the sin, the root of the racism always go back to her. It always go back to her. Y'all don't call her the greatest gymnast of all time. That's the title y'all gave Simone. Why does everything Simone does, the stray, come back towards her? When Simone Biles does something, the comparison is to her. Why is that? Gabby could do a million things. Y'all don't breathe Simone Biles' name. Unless it's about the mental health shit. Y'all don't breathe Simone Biles' name. Let Simone Biles do something. Then y'all want to start comparing and contrasting to this one. Why is that? Why is the very root of the black gymnastics sin her winning the gold medal in 2012? Ever since 2012, this young lady has been catching strays, has it. At first, it was about her hair and how nappy her hair was and why she can't get her edges together. So guess what this young lady did? So she went to the next Olympics and got her an RPG hair show deal and started wearing wigs. So then it became, why is Gabby wearing a fucking wig to the damn Olympics? Gabby Douglas went to the 2011 World Championships. She would have been the third best qualifier if not for the 2 per country rule back then. I think Michaela Maroney probably would have beat her. I'm so sorry. I'm probably lying on that one. But she did make bars finals. She came in 5th place with the fall. Then in 2012, she won the Olympics. Then she retired from 2013, 2014. Made her comeback in 2015. Made the World Championships team. Was the second best gymnast in the world behind Simone Biles in 2015. They were on all of their Ebony magazine covers and Essence covers, and we have 2 black great gymnastics superstars. But then in 2016, she wasn't smiling enough for you all. She wasn't being the happy dancing Negro that you all want. So then she became the villain again. Why is she wearing a wig? Why she ain't smiling? Her routine shouldn't have scored this. Why this? Why that? Oh no, she fell on an even bars final again. That means she ain't shit. Why is this one always the original sin of the racism in gymnastics? Now she's back, trying to come back for herself. Ain't saying nothing about nobody. Staying in her own bubble. Staying in her own lane. Not really doing interviews. Not doing commercials. Not monetizing off of her. I mean, I'm sure she is, but not to the potential that she could. Staying in her own lane. Johnathan Owens said something about her in 2012, and she's just been catching strays since then. It's not right. It's not right the way the community, gymnastics community, the black media, the media as a whole, the black gymnastics community, the way this young lady is treated. Even to the fucking nickname that NBC was trying to push on her, the Flying Squirrel. What the fuck was that? Racist. We've taken this girl's name away from her. Her name is Gabrielle. Her nickname is Brie. But we've taken that away from her, and now it's Gabby. To the point is, you can't even do anything about this young lady without calling her Gabby because people don't pay any attention. This sport has literally taken everything away from this girl. I just don't understand what more do you want from her? What more can she do, or what more? Is it that she doesn't do enough? Is it that she doesn't do interviews and doesn't speak out on things because she's so afraid of how badly you all are going to judge her? It's fucked up and I'm tired of it. And that was our 1000th show.